Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm just going to do this little get to know me video. In the past couple months I have gotten some new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. And earlier this year I made I think a Q&A or something like that where I just talked about myself just to get to know my subscribers at the time and just introduce myself or whatever. This is pretty much that, like a part 2 I guess. So I saw this little questionnaire thing on Twitter where someone tweeted just a picture and they want their followers to give them a number and answer the question. So I thought I would just do this on here just to like introduce myself again. So let's get started. Starting off pretty easy. First question, my name is Marissa Ortiz. Not much really to say about that. My social media is based on Riss Ortiz just because it was easier to get that username for like Instagram and other websites. There are a lot of people with my name, so it was usually harder to get just my first and last name. My birthday is April 9th. I'm an Aries. The greatest month is April, obviously, because our gemstone is diamond, so I love that. So the meaning behind my username on here is weird just because my channel is not my usual username for social media, but when you look at my videos it has a different name. My channel here has 2 different usernames, but when you are searching for me it does come up under MC Rock 0409. So I made my channel back in 2008, which was the time of being a Miley Cyrus fan, Jonas Brother fan, all of that. So MC Rocks, Miley Cyrus Rocks, 0409 is my birthday. I tried to change it since then, but it just didn't really register changing my channel. I think I could change like my name, and I didn't want to make a new channel. I just figured it would be easier to continue posting on this one. That's, I guess, the meaning behind it. Miley Cyrus Rock. Fourth question is my favorite movie, Dirty Dancing. I think it's just an absolute iconic masterpiece. Perfect. I love the movie so much. It just makes me so happy. Obviously the ending is also iconic with the lift. I feel like I never got tired of watching it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not watching it every week, but I feel like it's something that I can always go back to and enjoy it. A fact about my personality, I feel like a lot of people say this, but depending on who I'm with definitely is how my personality will be. I am not good at small talk. I hate it. I just don't know things to talk about. Like, I've met people and I know people who can literally just keep a conversation going, but for me I'm definitely the opposite. I also feel like depending on who I'm talking to definitely affects how I am. Maybe I don't know if that's what I want to say. If I'm familiar with the person, then I'm obviously more comfortable with them. If I'm just meeting someone, I'm more like shy and reserved. What I love the most about myself, I don't know. I like my hair sometimes. I like my teeth. That's about it. What I dislike the most about myself, I get set off very easily. Like, I don't have patience for literally anything and I can get very irritated like nothing. But idea of the perfect date, I would love to do something kind of like fun or maybe something like more laid back. As much as I love to eat, I don't really like to go, like, especially if it's a first date, I don't like to go out to eat on a first date because I feel like it's hard to have food and like you're talking to the person, you're stuffing your face and then you're like, oh, so tell me about yourself. Do I have food in my teeth? Like, it's kind of awkward. Not that I really like to drink all that much pre-COVID, I guess I'll say. I thought going to a bar for a first date was kind of nice just because laid back, you don't feel as much pressure because you're drinking, but that's not really my idea of the perfect date, so let's just move past. Weakness, what is even a weakness? I have a weakness for Dunkin' Donuts. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I would die for Dunkin' Donuts. Sexuality, I'm straight. I like men. I like white boys to be more specific. Biggest turn on, I love a tall man. I love a dark haired man. Is that a turn on though? That's just things that I like. I don't know, I just like a nice guy. We'll just say that. Last time I cried and why? I want to say it was probably around the time when I was like learning to drive, just because I was getting really stressed about my instructor and the situation. He just wasn't showing up sometimes and I was just getting really anxious because I'm like, he's missing our lessons. I'm gonna wind up failing my test because I'm not getting enough practice. That's why I was crying. I just felt overwhelmed and I had anxiety. My favorite food, for the longest time I would have said burgers, but I don't know, within the past year or so I would kind of want to say, like, what does Moe's count for? Does Moe's count for Mexican food? I don't really want to say that, like, Mexican. And I'll say Mexican food because I love like burritos, stuff like that, and bowls. I just think they're so good. Favorite season is obviously summer. I love being tan. I love just the warmth of summer. In Pennsylvania, it's usually cold like 9 months out of the year. I mean, this Climate change is really fucking it up. It's like 60 degrees in December sometimes, but for the most part it's always been pretty cold, so the summertime is always the best time. How long I take to get ready definitely varies. I want to say the shortest amount of time probably 20 minutes and longest definitely like an hour. It depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing. Like if I'm going to the gym, then probably 20 minutes because I like to wash my face, brush my teeth, do my hair, a little bit of makeup, get dressed. If I'm going out like anywhere else, probably an hour just because my hair, my makeup. With wearing masks though, it does save me a little bit of time. But then again, like if I know that I'm gonna go out to eat or something, then I like to obviously make sure that I am doing makeup on the lower half of my face, not just the upper half, because then it could look a little weird. I would say anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. So somewhere I want to visit, I would say probably either Aruba or Bora Bora. Ever since watching the Kardashians, that one episode when they went to Bora Bora and Kim lost her earring in the ocean and Kourtney was like, Kim, there's people that are dying. I wanted to go there because it just looks so beautiful. I've heard like mixed things about it though. Like some people, obviously I think everyone can agree that it is beautiful, but I've seen some people complain that like there's not much to really do there. I don't know, I still feel like it would be an experience to go. What languages I speak? I only speak English, a little bit of Spanish, not much. That's always like the #1 question I get when I talk to a guy is, do I speak Spanish? No. Color of my eyes, I have dark brown eyes. Nothing exciting, nothing happening here. Next question is last book I read, and honestly, I really don't know. Favorite ice cream flavor, I love mint chocolate chip. I think it's so good. I also love Reese's peanut butter cup blizzards, but that's not really a flavor. That's more of like a mixture of things. Cats or dogs? If I had to choose, I would go with dogs, but honestly, I would choose neither if I had to. So hear me out why I would say this. I'm allergic to pretty much everything. I love bulldogs though. I think they're so cute. Obviously you can take like medication and stuff, and I know like certain dogs can have different type of human hair, so like you won't be allergic to it. I don't know, I really just wouldn't want to deal with that. The song I'm listening to right now, I'm gonna say probably like anything by Ariana. Ever since she came out with her album recently, I've been really loving Point of View and Just Like Magic. The most recent song that I just listened to is again with Ariana, Mariah, and Jennifer Hudson. They came out with a Christmas song, which I think sounds amazing, so that was the most recent song. But anything by Ariana right now. Day or night? I would honestly say the day. I like getting things done like in the morning and afternoon. I feel like if I wait all day to go and do something, I'm not gonna want to do it because I'd rather get up and go. That's why I like to go to the gym in the morning, get up, get it done. Do I like roller coasters? I haven't been on a roller coaster in a long time. I mean, to be completely honest, I will go on one, but I will close my eyes the whole time and then just wait for the ride to be over. Lucky number, I would say 9. It's the day I was born, of April. Favorite quote, I don't have anything that really comes to mind. Favorite album, I was gonna say the Jonas Brothers. The one album that I literally don't ever skip a single song on because every song on the album is literally a masterpiece is Beyonce's. I think it's like her self-titled album. It came out in like 2013 maybe. That album was just perfect with Mine, Drunk in Love, Pretty Hurts, EXO. Haunted is Haunted on that album too, but I absolutely love that album. So good. And I'm pretty sure that was the album that she just randomly like released one day and was like, oh, new album, here we go. What I find attractive in other people, I would say in both genders, male or female, I love nice people, especially girls. I feel like girls can be very competitive and jealous. I just love a nice girl. Same thing in men. I love when a guy is nice. I don't find it attractive when a guy is cocky or full of themselves. Like, why? I don't know why you're like that. Nice people is definitely attractive. What's my type? I didn't even read all these questions. So earlier, like I said, I love a tall white man with dark hair. That's just my type. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I have ventured out, but I feel like I always go back to that. And I think the reason I think the reason for that, Joe Jonas kind of like made me feel that way, but he's not really that tall. But he's a white boy, he got the dark hair. And then Harry Styles kind of fits that too. So my nationality, I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. My favorite song, I'm gonna say for like the past year, it's been Girls Need Love by Summer Walker. I don't really know what it's called, like the bridge or the chorus or something, when it's like, give it to me like you need it, baby. And she did a remix with Drake. I don't even care. I love Drake. I don't even care about his part. I literally will just rewind just to hear that bridge or chorus, whatever it's called. I feel like of all time, probably something by the Jonas Brothers. Most likely When You Look Me in the Eyes. That song is just beautiful. I always said like if I had a wedding, I would want that to be my wedding song, but my favorite holiday is Christmas. I just love Christmas time. I obviously just love getting stuff. I think it's just such a fun time of the year. My go-to comfort food. I don't really have a food. I have like a drink. I would say iced coffee. Coffee or tea. Obviously iced coffee. Love it. Get it every day. A song that makes me cry. I remember for the longest time it was Moments by One Direction. That song was just so sad and like beautiful. I haven't listened to it in a long time. Maybe I'll go listen to it and have a quick little crying sesh. Places I've been to. I've been to a couple different states. Obviously New Jersey, New York, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, Maryland, Delaware. I've never been anywhere West Coast really. I've never been to California or anywhere out there. Outside of the states, I've been to Puerto Rico, Mexico. I've been to a lot of the islands just because I've gone on cruises. Belize, St. Martin, St. Kitts, all the St. Lucia, all the little St. Thomas, Grand Cayman, Bahamas. Is Grand Cayman's in the Bahamas? Dominican Republic. Those were just all like cruise destinations. My favorite color is pink. I think it's just such a pretty color. I really don't wear it that much, surprisingly. I usually stick to like darks, neutrals, grays. I do love the color. Water, fire, earth, or air. I'm gonna go with water for a couple reasons. I'm always drinking it. I feel like it helps with skin, helps with like my hair. I know some people probably would say air so that they can breathe, and I like to swim. And my favorite sport depends on what I'm talking about. Like if I'm playing the sport, then maybe like volleyball, because I used to play that growing up. But to watch, I love football. Love the Giants. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I post about them pretty much every Sunday or whenever they play. Football is just always entertaining. I never really understood it when I was younger, but then as I've gotten older, it's just something I think that I enjoy a lot. The last question that they have on this little chart is my favorite fruit. I'm actually allergic, again. Not a surprise, but I'm allergic to a lot of fruits. One fruit that I managed to get by though is strawberries. They don't really bother me that much. I want to say apples too, but apples do bother me. What I try to do is just put like a lot of peanut butter on them so that I don't really taste it, I guess. Yeah, those are just some random questions. I saw this on Twitter, so I don't know who the creator of it was. I will try to find it and link it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.